The urgent order from our partners was completed on time, and our team finally breathed a sigh of relief. We had hardly left the design department for the last couple of weeks, but now we have several heads. Our boss Tamara Yuryevna announced that everyone should come to me urgently and call everyone who smokes on the stairs. Tamara Yuryevna was known at the factory for her strong-willed character and tough temper. Even the director himself was a little afraid of her. Well, she looked at us with a stern look, as you were promised. Our entire department is going on vacation from tomorrow. Our team has long wanted to relax in nature, grill shashlik in the river, and swim. Sergei Novik continued her thought. And Tamara Yuryevna also agreed to drink. The transport issue has already been resolved. The director allocated a minibus for us. The next day, early in the morning, we went on vacation. And where are we going to support, going out of town? Our driver Dima asked. I can take you to the bay. The water there was clean and there were almost no people. Let's go. Everyone agreed. As soon as we arrived, we quickly threw our bags into the clearing, undressed, and rushed into the river to swim. Only Tamara Yuryevna, Larisa Semyonovna, and I remained on the shore. Larisa Semyonovna, when I'm alone I call her Larisa, she calls me Mikhail or just Misha. Why don't you take off your pants? Larisa asked. I forgot my swimming trunks at home, I muttered. So what? She shrugged playfully. I hope you didn't forget to put on your underwear. The underwear I changed wasn't beachwear, I waved it off. So what now? Are you going to steam around in your pants all day? Everyone here is yours. No one will look at your underwear. You can show off in them without fear. Okay, I reluctantly agreed. The problem was that my underwear was very short. But their trousers are wide, like parachutes in the summer heat. They were comfortable. But in the presence of our women, they might not cover everything on me. Everything is fine, said Larisa uncertainly, looking at me. If you let your panties down lower, it will be fine. To be on the safe side, I tied my t-shirt on my hips and hung it over the table. Larisa immediately sat down next to me. Let me put some snacks on your plate. She began to court me, that you will drink wine or I will not drink vodka. I pushed the glass aside. You forgot that I do not drink at all. Then Misha, eat. She pushed the plate to the top, filled with food, towards me. Everyone drank and immediately became more cheerful. Jokes began to be heard, then they switched to anecdotes. Larisa went swimming. Tamara Yuryevna got up from the table. Who else is going swimming? We are going. The men got up from the table in unison and remained sitting at the table. Only me with Marina and, opposite, sat Natasha. She crossed her slender, beautiful legs in front of her. My eyes immediately switched to this exciting view. Misha nervously sniffed me in the side. Marina is on the line, wine, please. Having drunk a full glass, she jumped up from the table and, grabbing my hand, whispered in my ear. Come with me. You have something to do. Having walked about 20 meters, Marina sank into the tall grass and stretched out her legs. Do you like it? She asked excitedly. I nodded my head, examining her slender limbs. Then what? Do you see yourself as a log with laughter? She asked. Our crazy flight lasted about 20 minutes, which wound me up to the core. I never thought I could fly like that. Having rested a little, lying in the grass, I helped her get up. You don't need to swim. She dragged me to the beach. Fortunately, there were no men on the beach. Larisa and Tamara Yuryevna were in the water. Marina quickly lay down in the shade under a tree to the rest. I noticed that Marina put her panties on backwards and inside out. No big deal, I thought. She'll rest and have no period. And the guys. Suddenly Tamara Yuryevna screamed, leave him alone. Two guys unfamiliar appeared from somewhere, bending over to patronize Marina. And who are you? Mom, or what? The guys laughed. Maybe you want to join us? I'll join now. They raked the water in front of them with their hands. Tamara Yuryevna headed for the shore, grabbing the guys by the back of their heads. She smashed their foreheads together. Joined in. She asked the very dead guys. Do you want me to join again? No, Auntie, no more. They waved their hands. Let's go. Get out of here. And she quickly threw them, grabbing Marina in her arms. Tamara Yuryevna carried her to our resting place and laid her down under the awning in the shade. Nikolai Petrovich and Sergei were already asleep there, stretched out to their full height. Natasha came up. What happened here? She asked fearfully and pressed herself against me. Nothing to worry about. I gently hugged her shoulders. Do you want to swim? I'll keep you company. Of course, I do. Natasha immediately agreed, went into the water, dove in, and, swinging her arms, swam to the other bank. I ran into the water and swam after her. Having reached the shore, Natasha sat down on the warm sand and began to examine my doctor's shorts with interest from below. So how did you like it, Marina? Did you like it? Natasha asked unexpectedly. What did you like? Pretending not to understand, I stared at her. Me. Come on, stop pretending. Natasha playfully threw sand at me. You could hear it a kilometer away. Everyone already knows everything. After all, I am much more beautiful than your Marina and younger. I will not tell you what a range of feelings I experienced in the next hour with Natasha. But there have never been such moments in my life. Thank you, Misha. When we were getting ready to swim back, I missed this so much today. I think this will not be our last time. We will meet again. Of course, we will meet passionately, I am assured of her. And now let's swim back. Our guys have probably already lost us. Returning to the camp, we found our women sitting at the table. The men were still shivering under the awning. Natasha and I also sat down at the table. The women drank to our friendly team. And I happily ate the food they had brought: cheese, homemade sausage, tomatoes, and cucumbers, washing it down with delicious kvass. But Tamara Yuryevna got up from the table. It's already past 8. Girls, let's get dressed and wake up our men, pour them some expensive drinks, and let's go home. The minibus will come for us soon. The men who had spoken out for the day finished off the remaining vodka. We got ready and walked hesitantly to the car. The car untied us and sent us home. Larisa and I were the last ones left in the car. It was completely dark outside. Larisa said quietly, "When did we stop at the turnoff to her house? Misha, maybe you could walk me to the entrance. I'm scared to go alone. Our area is not very reliable. I will take you there." I immediately agreed, taking my friend Larisa. We slowly went to her house. Wait, Larisa stopped. I smoked a cigarette because my mother is allergic to tobacco smoke. We went to the kindergarten. She pulled me by the hand. There's a gazebo there. Sev. In the gazebo on the bench. Larisa took out a cigarette but did not smoke. You don't smoke, do you? She asked playfully, looking into my eyes. I shook my leg and never smoked. I waved my head. Come to me. She took my palm and put it on her knee in her robe. It's so late here, no one is here. The fatigue overcame me instantly as if blown away by the wind. I reached for Larisa. A lonely moon was watching us from above. But that's it. You go, Misha, go, with your head down. She waved her hand. I'll sit here alone for a while longer. I'll come to my feelings after this. Then I'll go home. That's how that wonderful day ended.